We are back. Welcome back to Green Dot Defense and Awareness Training, and thanks for coming to get an earful about this executive order. So this week I've been hearing about an executive order to change marijuana from a Schedule 1, like heroin, LSD, or meth, to a Schedule C, like anabolic steroids, testosterone, or codeine, which is commonly found in Tylenol. I've always felt like alcohol was more damaging than marijuana, but yeah, that's my personal opinion. Overall, it seemed like it would still be a controlled substance you would get from your neighborhood pharmacy drive-through, and I'm pretty sure a very specific group of people will be handsomely positioned to benefit from this. Then I end up seeing this on my feed.
Today, I'm pleased to announce that I will be signing an executive order to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 controlled substance with legitimate medical uses.
Shortly after that, I get a call from a friend of mine who just happens to be a green card holder, and they want to know if they can get past the ATF Form 4473 with their medicinal card. Let's find out. Trump's executive order to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 does not change the federal law prohibition on firearms possession for marijuana users, including those with medical marijuana cards. Effect of rescheduling. Marijuana remains a controlled substance under federal law, even with a move to Schedule 3. Federal illegality continues. The manufacture, distribution, and possession of marijuana without U.S. FDA approval would still be illegal under the Federal Controlled Substance Act, even if it's legal under state law. Federal gun ban remains. Federal law prohibits any person who is an unlawful user or addicted to any controlled substance from possessing or purchasing firearms. This prohibition applies to all scheduled substances, Schedules 1 through 5, not just Schedule 1 or 2 drugs. So it looks like we're having a little bit of a swing and a miss moment on that one. I'll just step out there on the limb and say that maybe this administration isn't as pro-2A as they wanted voters to think that they are. Outside of the Supreme Court, I don't believe the federal government will be giving up any leverage that it holds over its citizens or anyone else across the globe. But really, we should be all standing on the assertion that all gun control is unconstitutional to begin with. Before the Heller decision, concealed carry permit holders in the district could only have 20 rounds of ammunition on them, with 10-round capacity limits. So if you had 2 full 10-round magazines and one in the chamber and you got pulled over, you were going to jail. So even though we won that back in the courts, we're still relegated to 10-round magazines, which is kind of a half victory, I guess. You can have 3 or 4 magazines on you if you want to, but they still have to be a 10-round capacity. At the end of the day, we need to stop electing representatives that use our rights like bargaining chips. We have to treat self-defense like a personal responsibility, because if things really go south, the police are going to go home and protect their families. Then who's going to protect you and yours? This is Terrence with Green Dot Defense and Awareness Training. Our safety is our responsibility. Proficiency is our duty. Don't forget to train. Be aware, be sharp, stay ready. Till next time.